Okay folks, welcome out to the Next Stop Wildlife Show, and today we're out at Mount Gilead, one of the most endangered ecosystems in the world, and it's probably not going to be here for much longer if council and the government get their way, because they're going to clear all of this land out on the left here. So we have to do something, stand up, so no more of this land gets razed down to the ground. The last healthy koala population in Australia and mainland Australia. That's the importance of this place. And I mean, how would you feel if this was happening to your local bushland? And it's this guy here, Wild Man, it's his local bushland. So if this was happening down at my Narragansett, I'd be furious. So stand up for your neighbours. I mean, we're all neighbours, we're all a part of the Cumberland, aren't we, mate?
Exactly. So we're here today just to see what wildlife we can find. We're hoping to spot a koala, but there's heaps of other wildlife here.
Oh yeah.
That needs to be
protected. Mad. All we could hear was birds on the way in and macropods. We actually spotted a eastern grey kangaroo as we were coming in. Too fast for us to get on film, but we'll see what we can do during the rest of the day. So come with us, the Cumberland Nature Crew, and see what we've got on the next stop. Beauty, guys. We'll see you on the next stop. Watch out on the roads for these guys.
Beulah, southwest Sydney. Amazing place. Diversity of wildlife, flora and fauna, unseen in many other places on earth. Australia's heartland and last stand for the healthy koala population. And here's one of the beautiful residents out at Beulah near Mount Gilead, the magic little yellow thornbill. Just one of many animals that rely on the bush out here. Oh, and here's another spectacular bird out of Beulah, New South Wales, Australia. Magical little fantail, and this is the rufous fantail. Got that beautiful rufous brown colour all over the tail. One amazing little bird doing his little display here. It's a beautiful bird. So many different animal and plant species out here in the southwest. And there's just another one right there. Looks like a golden whistler, a female. Oh, and check this out. Amazing. The boobook owl. The smallest owl in Australia. And just gorgeous. And he's getting the hassle by all the birds here. He's out in the open in the daytime. They usually frequent the hollows, and just another reason why we have to conserve all of these large trees, because of the council's desecration of all of the trees and the bushland and the housing estates at Mount Gilead. This guy's just got nowhere to live. And as you can see, this poor fella, he's just getting bombed here by all the other birds, and he probably had a hollow just close by somewhere where the housing estate's been put up. And there's certainly a lack of hollows, nesting hollows for the parrots and the gliders, and of course the poor little boobook owl. Amazing animal. And it looks like he's just going to try and wait it out here. It's a few hours left till dark, so going to have a long wait ahead of him. And you can see the birds, they're just swooping and bombing this poor bugger. We've seen a butcher bird coming into it not long ago too. The worst thing he probably can do is to fly and attract even more birds' attention. So yeah, he'll definitely just try and wait it out here. Nature's not always a kind place. Ooh, got dive bombed hard, and again. Poor fella. They really mean business now. Don't muck around. There's so many birds, it's unbelievable. Hopefully this little guy's alright. Ooh, they're taking his feet out. Absolutely insane the amount of birds that are crowded around this poor little booble owl. The noisy miners, but we've got noisy fryer birds, we've got butcher birds, we've got currawongs. They've just all joined in on the party. This is not good news for the little booble. Eventually, by some stroke of luck, the birds started to quieten down a little bit. They must have found something else to occupy themselves, and the little booble finally gets a little bit of peace. So now we know he's alright. We might head off and find out what we've got on our next stop down at the beautiful Beulah at Mount Gilead. Absolutely beautiful place. Next stop at Beulah, in amongst the beautiful flowering gums. It's the musk lorikeet. Just get a load of those magic colours on the musk lorikeet. Another beautiful bird that relies on the hollows out here at Mount Gilead and Beulah. An amazing bird. And yeah, just feeding on the last blossoms on the eucalypts and gums. And as soon as these blossoms, the last blossoms go, so will this beautiful bird. Look at that, amazing. So these are the things that we stand to lose. All of the hollows and all of these flowers that grow off these massive gums that are going to be pulled down. So important for the ecosystem. The birds, gliders, koalas, even the reptiles, they rely on these big trees. Amazing. And they're a beautiful bird, the musk lorikeet. Not a better sight than seeing these native birds feeding on the beautiful blossoms of the gums. Mad little chrysalis. There's a whole heap of them under the rock here. Mad. You see? Another one there. Wicked. How mad, eh? A whole heap of chrysalises under this rock here. See them all hanging there. How mad. Yeah, absolutely beautiful place this. I'm walking along this creek bed section. It's a great walk. I've seen eastern water dragons and rosellas, all sorts of birds, and a couple of red bellies chasing water skinks along. Beautiful, Mount Gilead. Yeah, man. Geckos. Yeah, brown tree snake be mad, eh? Yeah, oh yeah, perfect terrain, eh? We love it. Mad little water skink. I wonder if he's the lucky escapee. That,
It could be, eh?
yeah, because he's taken cover, and he certainly was in panic stations, mate, going across the water then, eh?
Yeah, he was freaking right out.
I don't blame him. Two red bellies in the space of about 10 foot.
Escaped from his life.
Never seen those little legs move as fast, mate. Poor bugger. But that's life out in the big bad bush, out in the Aussie bush. Mad little spot, this one, wild man.
Yeah, it's alright, eh?
Yeah.
Little water holes scattered.
Just,
Not much water.
nah, bloody unfortunate what's happening to this land out at Mount Gilead. Some beautiful terrain.
Yeah,
And
just
it-
up behind us.
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
yep, just up here, behind Wild Man. They're going to clear everything. Farmland,
Going to leave no trees, no nothing for the koalas and all the other creatures that rely on the hollows, all the birds.
And this will be full of rubbish in the next couple of years.
Oh, definitely, mate. What was once pristine, yeah.
More weeds too.
The local councils and government just don't care. Yeah, there he is, mate. Hunting for frogs. Oh, oh, there's another one just here. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy.
Oh, no way. See him chasing that skink, man. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, I see him, mate. He's coming back towards the water now. Coming back towards your way. Actually, no, he's going up the other side of the bank. You might be able to see him coming to your view soon. He's moving up close up the bank. He's searching for frogs, mate. Under the leaf litter there, doing a bit of hunting. Yep. Move over towards me and you'll be able to see him, bro. It's alright, he's hunting for frogs, this guy.
On the sweeping plains, the gorgeous monarch butterfly, just out spreading the pollination of all the beautiful flowers in the bush. Look at those amazing colours, mad dotting and that patterning. Absolutely gorgeous, iconic butterfly out in the Australian bush, out of Beulah, Mount Gilead. A beauty, too rich to lose, and off he goes. Oh, just mad. Look at the spots all over that body. Amazing. The Australian monarch butterfly of Beulah. Amazing. Spectacular. Oh, mad. Here we have the Australian bag moth, or the lichen bag moth. And this guy is just awesome. Little insect. It's a female too, this one. They have the red markings with a little dot on the front. And another one, the mad garden orb weaver. It's a spectacular looking spider, and it's carrying eggs at the moment. They just about all are. Beautiful patterning and colouring on these guys. Yeah, I got bit under the armpit by one of these fellas. You don't want to get bit. They certainly hurt, especially under the armpit. Next stop we have another beautiful butterfly, and this butterfly is the wall brown butterfly of the Cumberland. Beautiful. All the eye markings on the outside to give that illusion to the predators so they don't know where the actual head is. Beautiful. The wall brown butterfly of the Cumberland Plains, out at the southwest koala town at Mount Gilead and the beautiful Beulah. Magic little spot, eh? Oh, next stop, let's check this out, man. What a ripper. It's the enamel spider. Actually so shiny it actually looks like enamel. Looks almost like ceramic. Amazing patterning and coloration. One of my favourite spiders. A real ripper, mate. Next stop, an absolutely amazing little insect. And this guy is actually a butterfly, not a moth. He's the orange dart. Found down from Queensland down to New South Wales. Another beautiful little butterfly out of Beulah. Next stop we've got another beautiful butterfly, and this is the common brown butterfly of the Cumberland. And it's an absolutely beautiful, lovely marked butterfly, and as the name suggests, there's so many down around the Cumberland area. It's great to see. And another reason we have to conserve all of these parklands, the amount of insects right through to apex predators all rely on these woodlands. Oh, check this beautiful blue skimmer dragonfly out. Look at the details in those wings. They're just incredible, these guys. And the eyes, how they pivot around. They can see at 180 degrees. They're just awesome. And you can tell it's a dragonfly because the wings actually fold to the side, not straight down the body. Here's Caveman's friends. Let's see if I cop it again today. How mad's that? Nice sized wasp nest. Awesome. Another golden orb weaver. Mad looking spiders these guys are. Absolutely beautiful. Spectacular out on the Cumberland. Oh, next stop, what an absolute bottler. We just dropped back to St Helens Park and look what we've found. It's a little koala joey and he mustn't be long separated from his mum. Just amazing. And he's just up a bit higher on the tree. Seems pretty alert. We might actually get him having a feed or giving us a bit of action here. But what a find. Mad little fella. And some of the locals are out having a look as well. This is just spectacular. And this is what the Southwest is all about, guys. Nowhere else on earth can you see these young'uns, these little joeys in the wild. Oh, how beautiful. He's just up there having a scratch, enjoying his beautiful big gum tree. And that's why we can't afford to lose any more of these gum trees. So important, the koalas here. And look how content this little fella is. Just amazing. It is sensational to see this. Words can't describe the feeling you get of seeing one of these iconic koalas in the wild. I mean, let's stand up and save this area. All of the locals, they don't want all this construction. And this little fella, look at him, he's making his way up the tree. Oh, this is rare. You don't get to see these little guys on the move. He might be making his way up to the top for a feed. This is what Australia is all about, folks. This is the symbol of Australia, the kangaroo and the koala. And the koalas are in trouble. Oh, look at that, how cool. He makes his way up even higher into the tree. And he's searching for those top gum leaves, the tip leaves. They'll be nice and tender and sweet. And you can see him here, he's made his way up the tree a little bit more. Oh, this is sensational, folks. As he makes his way up the tree, he definitely looks like he's going to get a feed, but the wind's howling. Oh, and look, he's got a feed right up in the treetops, on the tips. It's a balancing act. And I can tell you what, me and Les, our hearts were in our throats right about this time. We were almost going to stand underneath the tree and catch this guy in case he fell. But his balance was good and just beautiful. One of the highlights, not just of the day, but of a lifetime. Koala Joey in the wild, feeding in the gum trees.
Okay folks, that's the last stop on the Cumberland Express today. Had an absolute ripping day. How cool is that,
Awesome
man?
day. You know, lots of wildlife spotted as usual.
Yeah, beautiful. And we just got to spot that poor old boobook on the way out. The noisy miners giving it a real rough time, but how mad is the wildlife here?
Beautiful. Wallaroo, Eastern grey kangaroo and swamp wallaby.
Yeah,
So,
all of them.
magnified.
Couldn't manage to get one on film, but
Magnified.
next time. But honestly, this place is off tap. And to know that this is all going to get raised to the ground, all the farms out behind the camera, out in this direction, they're all going. And this is all prime habitat for koalas to migrate, the corridors. and that's what they're doing to the corridors of the koalas out in the southwest. So Mins and Co, get off your backside and start doing something, mate, besides destroying koala habitat. So, till next time, from Caveman Keys and
Wild man.
Wild Man, we'll see you guys on the next stop. Have a good one and conserve and protect.